Why are hundreds of people pulling a god through the streets of China? This happens only once a year, and it's unbelievable. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most intense, unique, and culturally fascinating traditional festivals you've probably never heard of, Yanzhao Tuoshan, also known as the Yanzhao God Pulling Festival, from southern China's Chaoshan region. And in the video you just watched, we saw something truly mind-blowing. A local man named Lin Mingzhao set an amazing new record, 108 punches in just 3 seconds during the second round on the 22nd day of the first lunar month. That's not just strength, that's speed, rhythm, and tradition all in one burst. If you're seeing this for the first time, you might be shocked. People pulling a sacred statue, wrestling, bare-chested, covered in oil, crowds screaming. It looks wild, even chaotic. But this is not violence. This is a 300-year-old cultural ritual, a celebration of community, courage, and belief. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the locals say, the god of Yanzhao needs to be dragged. Let's start from the very beginning. What is Yanzhao Tuoshan? First, let's break down the name. Yanzhao, the name of the village, located in Qinghai District, Shantou City, Guangdong Province, on the coast of southern China. Tua means to pull, drag, tug. Shen means god or deity. So Yanzhao Tuoshan literally means Yanzhao God Pulling. It's a one-of-a-kind folk festival that only exists in this village. Unlike most religious ceremonies where people worship gods quietly, bowing, burning incense, and praying politely, this one is loud, physical, energetic, and full of action. It takes place every year on the 21st and 22nd days of the first lunar month, right after Chinese New Year. For the villagers, this isn't just a show. It's the most important event of the year. It's about blessing the village, praying for good weather, big fishing hauls, harvests, safety, and prosperity for every family. The history, how it all started 300 years ago. Stories say this tradition began during the Qianlong Emperor's reign of the Qin dynasty, around 300 years ago. There are a few similar versions of the origin, but they all lead to the same meaning. One famous legend goes like this. Long ago, some local fishermen found a sacred statue floating in the sea. They brought it back to the village, and people decided to worship it as their protective god. Every year, they held a grand parade to honor the statue. But organizing the parade cost a lot of money and work. One year, a poor villager lost the draw and had to pay for the whole event. He became angry and felt it was unfair. So he dragged the statue to the beach, almost punishing it out of frustration. But the next year, something amazing happened. The village had excellent weather, full harvests, and huge catches of fish. Everyone became richer and safer. The villagers realized the god wasn't angry. Instead, the god liked being dragged. They believed the pulling woke up the god's power, drove away bad luck, and brought great fortune. From that year on, dragging the god became a fixed tradition. And a famous local saying was born, Yanzhao Shen Qian Tua, which means the god of Yanzhao needs to be dragged. It also carries a deeper cultural message. People grow stronger through challenges, just like the god gains power through being pulled. Another way people explain it is, the more you drag, the more prosperous the village becomes. That's why even today, after hundreds of years, the villagers still keep this tradition alive. It's not about being rude to the god. It's about showing respect in their own special, energetic way. Now let's explain the two key groups of people. The god protectors, Hu Shen. These are strong, young men chosen to guard the statue and the palanquin. Before the event, they follow strict rules. They fast and bathe to purify their bodies. They wear only new, clean shorts. They go bare-chested. Their entire upper bodies are covered with bean oil. This makes them very slippery, so people can't grab them easily. Their job is to hold onto the palanquin and protect the statue from being pulled down too quickly. They stand strong, fight hard, and use their bodies to guard the god. B. The god pullers, Tuoshan. These are villagers, young men, and sometimes even visitors who want to join. Their goal is simple. Pull the palanquin. Wrestle gently with the protectors. Try to pull the statue down, drag it, and eventually move it toward the village pond. Important, even though it looks like a fight, it's not real fighting. No one wants to hurt others. It's a game, a ritual, a test of strength and teamwork. After the event, everyone laughs, drinks tea, and celebrates together. How the festival works. Now let's talk about how the festival actually runs. It's not just random pulling. There are clear steps, roles, and rules. It's divided into two main parts: Wen-ing, the gentle parade, and Wu-ing, the martial, intense pulling. Wen-ing, the gentle, formal parade. This happens on the afternoon of the 21st. Villagers carefully take the sacred statues out of the temple. They carry them in beautiful wooden palanquins. They walk slowly around the village with music, drums, and gongs. Families set up altars, burn incense, and pray. This part is similar to many other temple festivals in China. It's respectful, calm, and traditional. But this is just the warm-up. Two, Wu-ing, the real god-pulling show. This is the part you see in the video. Wild, energetic, and unforgettable. It has 2 rounds. First round, night of the 21st, more relaxed, mostly local villagers. Second round, afternoon of the 22nd, the main event, the most exciting, crowded, and intense. This is when Lin Mingzhao set his incredible record. The full process step by step. Let me walk you through exactly what happens during the main pulling event. Preparation. The statue is tied tightly to the palanquin with strong ropes. The protectors cover themselves in oil and get into position. The pullers gather, excited and ready. The parade begins. The palanquin starts moving through the streets. Drums, music, and firecrackers fill the air. The pullers follow closely, waiting for the signal. The pulling starts. When they reach a large, open area, the crowd shouts, and the pulling begins. Pullers rush forward, trying to grab the palanquin or the ropes. Protectors push back, using their slippery bodies to avoid being held. People pull, push, dodge, and struggle, all in good fun. The statue is pulled down. After a long, exciting battle, the pullers finally bring down the palanquin. The statue might get slightly damaged. Paint wears off, parts might break. But that's not bad luck. It's a good sign. It means the god has accepted the wake-up call and will bless the village strongly. The pond ceremony. The statue is then carried to the village pond and gently soaked in water. This cleanses bad luck, refreshes the god, and brings purification. After the festival, villagers collect the statue, repair it, repaint it, and put it back in the temple, good as new, ready for next year. This full cycle shows amazing respect. You wake up the god with pulling, cleanse it with water, then honor it by fixing and rehousing it. Now let's go back to the amazing moment in the video. Lin Mingzhao from the second team set a new record, 108 punches in only 3 seconds. If you're wondering, why punching? In many Chinese folk traditions, fast, powerful movements represent strength, courage, and driving away evil spirits. These rapid punches are like a power salute to the god and the crowd. It shows energy, discipline, and cultural spirit, not aggression. what this festival really means. To outsiders, Yanzhao Tuoshan can look strange or even too wild. But once you understand it, you see the deep meaning. Love for land and life. Yanzhao is a coastal village. People live by fishing and farming. Their lives depend on nature. The festival prays for safe seas, good weather, and full harvests. It's their way of connecting with the world around them. Community and unity. The festival brings everyone together, old and young, men and women, families and neighbors. They work as a team, laugh together, and share the joy. It strengthens the village spirit. Courage and personality. Chaoshan people are known for being brave, hardworking, and united. This festival shows that spirit, strong, active, never giving up. A special kind of respect. In most cultures, you respect gods by being quiet and polite. Here, respect is loud and energetic. They believe the god is like a friend or a family member. You can play with it, wake it up, and share life with it. That's the beauty of folk culture. Different places have different ways to show love, faith, and hope. Why this festival is so special today? In a world where many old traditions are disappearing, Yanzhao Tuoshan is still strong. Young people learn it from their fathers and grandfathers. Overseas villagers travel back home every year just to join. It's now part of local cultural heritage in Guangdong. It's not just for villagers anymore. People from all over China and even foreign visitors come to watch, learn, and feel the energy. When you watch the video again, you'll see slippery, bare-chested protectors, crowds pulling with all their strength, drums beating, firecrackers popping, and that incredible 108 punches in 3 seconds. This is living history. This is culture that breathes, moves, and feels alive. Yanzhao Tuoshan is more than a weird festival. It's a 300-year-old story of faith, community, and courage. It shows us that culture isn't always silent or serious. Sometimes it's loud, physical, full of life, and full of heart. The record by Lin Mingzhao isn't just a number. It's a symbol, how young people keep tradition strong, how energy and respect can go together, and how amazing Chinese folk culture can be. If you ever get the chance to visit southern China in late February or early March, try to go to Yanzhao village. Feel the drums, see the pulling, and experience this unbelievable tradition with your own eyes. It will change how you think about Chinese culture forever. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible festival, drop a like, subscribe, and comment below. What part surprised you the most? The 3-second 108 punches, the oiled-up protectors, or the idea that the god needs to be dragged? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video as we explore more amazing, hidden cultures from around the world.